Welcome back to Project Seawolf. So the purchase went through and I am now the owner of a Seafarer 36c built in 1969. And here she is. Haven't really done anything yet. Haven't done anything yet to the boat. Just moved some stuff on here because it's going to be about 80 miles to deliver the boat to the dry dock in Anacortes from Seattle, going through the Swinomish Channel. Take a look inside. She is quite beamy. Lots and lots of living space. Beautiful woodwork. This was added by the owner before the owner that I bought it from. 2 doors to the headspace. This is to flush. Still learning the boat. This goes to the master cabin. Put Moby the seal in here. Main hatch, probably going to replace that with acrylic, thick acrylic. Anchor locker, chain locker. Lots of stowage. It's just got that 60s classy look. Oop. Previous owner put this super thick mattress there. I think I'll probably replace it with a thinner mattress because it really eats up the space up there, and I can't get to some of the important stuff like more stowage down here, like for socks and underwear and stuff. And yeah, I think probably maybe a paneled mattress so that I can just lift this panel up in the middle but still have the full space. Black water here, fresh water forward. A real selling point was not that it should be, is this table rotates out, so you can, if you like my fiance who has a broken leg, she can just sit here and rotate the table in, and for people who have mobility issues, that's awesome. This top section comes out and then it turns into a bed, so this whole thing can become like one huge bed. Books go in there. There were books in here already when I got on, and they were not wet, so it didn't show any signs of water damage. It's like an Ethernet cable. There's all sorts of like just crap like that. I don't know. This is a diesel oven and stove. I'll probably replace that as well because I don't think it works, and yeah, rust has been getting in it. And it doesn't have a chimney. The chimney's been thrown away at some point, so yeah. Fridge, freezer, and the sink. More stowage. Nice double sea berth. Whichever tack I'm on, I'll always have a bed. And these go back quite far. Got the Jackery solar charger because I plan on working on here during the delivery. So, oh, there's a heater. Okay. Heat all the air. Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to be coming with us. Yeah, but anyway, this turns into a big bed. Same with the other side. The other side also has these, which you can clip a net into. I'll probably add the same thing on the other side so that I always have a netted in sleeping space. And then there's also a nav desk that can fold out and be put onto here. And it's very pretty, but I took it off because it's been joined together so it doesn't fold anymore. Charts live up there. Radar, I assume GPS used to go here. There was a big old radar system here, but it doesn't work anymore. And the new navigation system that I'm going to be buying comes with its own radar that works with it. So that's that. Most of these switches, most of the things in here don't work or are not connected anymore. But I mean, oh, no, that's the wrong lights. Lights and lights, labeled the same thing. It's funny. There you go. Yeah. Cool. AC outlets throughout the boat. Huge plus on this boat, kind of comes with this big living space, is that it has full engine access here. Very, very creaky right now, but I plan on working on that. Just take out the companionway steps, and I'm gonna get rid of this rug. Come up with a better solution for this, maybe EVA teak finish. So now you got like this big double door space here, engine access, below the hatch, the main hatch. Oh, big heavy wood hatch. Might replace that with a fiberglass hatch. Look at the engine. So one big issue already is the prop shaft seal. Pretty much everything in here needs to be torn out. The engine works fine. It sounds kind of funny. It has like the sucking sound as it's going, so something's wrong with it, but I don't know what that is. As long as it survives the delivery, then pretty much good. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is dripping every second. And it's normal to drip every 10 seconds, but one drip every second or so is a bit much. There's probably an exhaust leak. The seacocks are frozen open. If they even have a seacock, because the one up here that the head goes to doesn't even have a valve. It's in there. Here we go. So there's the seacock, and it doesn't even have a valve attached to it. It's just open to the sea. So, God, there's just so much sketchy stuff on here. But the price is right, and for a living space like this, and a boat built in the US, and the bones are good. It's just everything needs work, which is fine. I mean, I signed up for that. Definitely going to replace the lead acid battery with a lithium array so that I can work at sea, and it'll be able to handle the solar and all that. Just overbuild everything back better. The dinghy is incredible. You can actually sail it. It has a dagger board and mast and sails that are in the lazarette. But I plan on making a solar array with these davits and putting a wind vane in the middle so that it can handle offshore. The wheel is, or the rudder is locked right now, so all this turning in the wheel is play. So The wires, the turning wires, all need to be replaced because they're incredibly loose, stretched out. That's where the emergency tiller goes. Engine controls. Never had a problem starting the engine, so it's been serviced recently. So let's move forward and take a look at the rigging. Generally, the wires are in good shape. It's the chain plates that are just horrible. This side doesn't have an outside chain plate, but the other side does, and it's seeping rust pretty bad. I should have done this when we walked up. Yeah. So you can see that it's warped here. A ton of warping along it and seeping rust down. So something's real bad with that. Yeah, and all the chain plates have rust and corrosion, so I won't be sailing it on delivery, and I'll be taking protected waters in, so that there's no stress on the mast. The boom is furling, so it's a furling boom, which I don't like because you have to point the boat directly into wind while you're lifting or lowering the sail, otherwise it gets jammed up. And I mean, it's probably jammed up right now. It just jams up whenever. So yeah, probably gonna have a lazy jack system instead. The steps are cool, but they're literally like cutting the lines as we look at them. So either I'm gonna put the lines on the inside or put in folding steps. There's a lot going on up here. This only goes up, doesn't go down. And there's a lot of corrosion generally. The holes from the old windlasses are still there. So everything needs to be taken up and sealed up. I believe that's where the Solon stay or the second head sail used to go, but it's since been taken off, probably to make space for that radar system. So I'm gonna have to figure out how that was done and put the Solon stay back on, because with a Solon stay, if you lose the main forestay, then your mast isn't immediately gonna be coming down. So this here's the head sail boom. Should make tacking pretty easy, especially single-handed, because as you know, if you're following me, plan on solo sailing around the world. Not non-stop, stopping along the way and enjoying wildlife and nature and the places, starting in 2027. So in order to make this all work out, I'm gonna have to, over the next 5 years, be doing a lot of work on this boat. But I think the amount of living space, the build quality for the stuff that's original is just phenomenal. I mean, it's just so comfortable. I love it. And it sails very well. We sailed it on the test sail, as you saw in last week, 2 weeks ago episode. We sailed it out of Shilshole Marina here, and it was going about 7 knots all the way across to Kingston in very light winds. So pretty agile for a heavy cruiser. I just love these big beautiful doors. They're not going to be sturdy enough to withstand waves, but that's what the panels are for, and it does have panels that slot into here. So during rough weather, I'll probably put those panels in. nice 360 view of everything that's going on around the boat with all these windows. So yeah, it's gonna be quite the journey getting this boat ready to sail out. I'm excited. I'm excited to get started working on it. Next week we're going to be delivering it from here, and it's pretty much all going to be motoring because I don't trust the rigging. As you saw from the chain plates, it's not safe. If the motor survives the 80 miles, then I'll be happy. Everything's going to be gutted on here. Everything that's not like nice still like this, like the finish is still nice, but all the piping, all the wiring, the plumbing is just not done in a very good way. So yeah, a lot of projects. Should be good fun. Expensive. If you want to help out the channel, I've got some support links in the description. There's the Amazon wish list. I'm totally open for sponsored products like wind vans and rigging systems. So please help me out. it'll be fun, and I'll take it all over the world and show it on video. So yeah, and then there's the donation link in the description as well. So I hope you come along for the journey. It's going to be a huge journey getting it ready to sail, and then it's going to be just phenomenal at sea if this boat model lives up to its name, Seafarer. So yeah, looking forward to bringing you guys along, and until then, see you on the delivery.